on ELN Morning.
Summing up the summer, Student Government Association President Morgan Bodinarian joins us live in studio to talk about her plans after last night's campus conversation.
An Elon favorite has a new home in Burlington. We talked to the owner about the new scoop downtown.
And we have a simple, colorful recipe to brighten up your lunch in this week's college cooking.
All that and more.
ELN Morning starts right now.
Good morning, Elon, and thanks for joining us for our first ELN Morning of the 2017-2018 academic year. I'm Liam Collins.
And I'm Megan Gittleman. Liam and I will be here every Thursday morning to give you all the news you need to know.
Students and professors came together last night to discuss recent national events at the summer wrap-up panel. Panelists touched on North Korea, climate change, and Charlottesville. With these headlines consuming our TV screens, Assistant Professor of Political Science Dr. Jessica Carew gave students some advice on where they can go from here.
Is to, one, expand where it is that you get your news from. Two, particularly for all of you on campus, expand who it is that you see on a day-to-day basis.
And Student Government Association Executive President Morgan Bodinarian was there at last night's panel while students on college campuses are standing together. Bodinarian, along with 57 other SGA presidents around the country, signed a statement in solidarity for the University of Virginia. Morgan joins us now to talk about this decision. Morgan, thank you so much for being here this morning. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. So tell us a little bit, what was your thoughts about last night's panel?
I thought it was an incredible, very well put together panel. I thought it was a good conversation that students need to have once they got back on campus, just to recap with everything that was happening this summer. I thought it was a great way to start the year off with making sure that students are civically engaged around campus and that they are knowledgeable about what's happening around them.
Yeah, a lot of headlines over the summer for sure.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
And why did you decide to sign this statement with other presidents?
Definitely. So I actually attended a conference with a bunch of them in early June, and they were some of the most incredible people I've ever met and very action-oriented, very driven. So when everything happened, the UC Berkeley president actually said in our group me, very professional I know, that it would probably mean a lot if we came together and signed a statement as one, because different universities were writing their own statements. And she said it would be a lot more powerful if we all came together, and I thought that was a great idea. So we all worked very hard to get the language together, to make sure that we were very firm, that nothing was left up to suggestion. And I thought, even though it is just a statement and action will mean a lot more, that it was something that we could do.
So what kind of action do you think the Elon needs to be taking, if any? How much to go further from here?
I think a lot of what Dr. Carew just said is correct, but especially the part about breaking your bubbles of who you talk to around campus every day. I think that has a lot to do with creating the most inclusive Elon that we possibly can. That's one of many things, but I think it starts with making sure we have an inclusive population. I talk about this a lot. Elon is on track to be a very diverse university. We have a plan in which we're going to exponentially expand our population, which will mean more diverse. But we need an inclusive community in order to accept and to give those diverse populations the tools they need to have a good experience at Elon. So I think a lot of, and the majority of student government's initiatives are going to be focused on creating the most inclusive Elon we possibly can.
All right, well, thank you so much, Morgan, for being here.
Of course.
I really appreciate it. Hopefully have a great rest of your semester here, okay?
Thank you.
All right, and so if you are a freshman interested in running for SGA to make your change, go to the website elon.edu/SGA for more information on running for office.
And you probably heard pop artist Jon Bellion will headline Elon's fall concert as part of his 2017 tour. But you might not know it was another pop artist that inspired the Student Union Board to make the announcement unexpectedly Monday night. According to Student Union Board concert director Colton Carteret, that's exactly what happened.
We were joking in the office today about this. We were sort of inspired by Taylor Swift's recent drop of her new album and surprising people. We're I think that would be a cool thing for us to do because students weren't expecting it.
Carteret says Sub is considering announcing the fall concert artist at the Hypnotist show in the future. To check out this year's concert, you can head to the Colonnades parking lot on November 4th at 8 p.m.
And the ELN class of 2017 graduated only a few months ago, but two alumni already have a great story to tell. ELN class of 2017 graduate Amanda Steinman and her fellow graduate Nick Suarez took to the road June 1st and biked over 4,000 miles over the next 2 months, raising money for multiple sclerosis research.
Just being mentally tough throughout the day, and that it would be really challenging, but the sacrifices that we're making and the challenges that we're facing do not even compare to what MS sufferers are facing.
Steinman and Suarez raised a total of $8,000, $1 for each mile they rode. And the summer has officially been gone. We can see that today with the weather. It's so cool. Lots of clouds out here. How are you feeling?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like as soon as we stepped on campus, it instantly cooled off. The rain came in, and it's all right, we're back to school. I'm definitely excited for fall foliage, but I'm ready for the rain to stop. I'd like a little bit warmer weather.
Yeah, well, we have a lot of stuff going on outside, but luckily we have Jackie Pascal live in studio right here to tell us more about our Phoenix 5-day forecast. Jackie, give us some good news, please.
Hey guys, so yeah, not necessarily the best news for the Hey, Liam and Megan, so probably not the best news for the next couple of days, but just for the next couple of days, maybe looking forward after your Sunday and Monday, you can see that sunshine that you guys are definitely craving. Let's look at today's forecast. So right now we have some showers coming in this afternoon. The high is 79 today, low is 67. So, you know, cooler weather like you guys were saying, but definitely some showers this afternoon. We're going to see that rain carry into Friday and Saturday. Friday's high is 70, low of 61. Lots of thunderstorms. That's probably going to continue into Saturday, unfortunately. So high of 80 and a low of 60. Probably some humidity in there as well, so maybe a lighter raincoat. Sunday, we'll probably see that clear out, though. Some sun, but with some clouds, high of 82 and a low of 61. But here's those days that you're looking forward to. Monday and Tuesday, highs 85 and 87, lows of 63 and 75. So nice cool weather, some sun, maybe some of that summer that you guys really are missing. So just look forward to those days, okay?
Thanks, Jackie. Unprecedented rain and flooding in Houston continues to cause major flooding and damage to the place some people call home.
Freshman Ryan Vu is from the west side of Houston in a city called Bunker Hill Village, Village. He arrived on go before the place he calls unprecedented devastation.
Great buildings, great industry. Looking back and seeing all of that just, you know, underwater, it's, you know, pretty devastating news.
Meanwhile, his parents are still nearby. With his home on a street that is underwater, they're staying in a hotel, unable to fly home to see the damage for themselves.
Someone actually drowned at the end of my street in their car.
ELN alumni and reporter Randy Gyllenhaal has been in Houston for days, sharing stories of Harvey's aftermath.
Talked to a guy who bought a boat yesterday just so he could help. Or it's the, you know, people who lost everything who just, you know, want to share their story about loss and grief.
Gyllenhaal says the big takeaway from his experience in Houston is people come together in difficult circumstances.
You know, there's a lot of hate and division in our country that you see on social media and on television. But when you get on the ground and see, you know, what people who are actually put to the test do, people are good. And, you know, that's what we've seen over and over.
Dr. Dave Gammon, an associate professor of biology at ELN, believes the storm can serve as a wake-up call.
We need to take special concern for infrastructure, that we need to think about the resiliency of a community, our ability to respond to disasters. So if we get that out of Hurricane Harvey, that's a really important lesson.
And as Vu thinks about his home, he is positive Houston will recover.
Houston has been flooded before, and it'll get back on its feet.
Rachel Ellis, ELN Morning.
We apologize for the technical difficulties. If you want to help the victims of Hurricane Harvey, the voluntary organization Active in Disaster has a list of agencies involved in relief efforts. To find out more, visit their website www.nvoad.org.
And before you head out the door this morning, our Alex Haker has the 4 things you need to know this week.
Here are today's 4 things to know. School is back in session, and if it's your first time on campus, here's a few tips to get settled in at ELN. So you've started your new classes and maybe you need to change things up. Well, you're in luck. Add Drop Period started 2 days ago and runs until Monday, September 4th. If you've got a dining plan, you'll want to know when you can use it. For late night snacks, the options are pretty limited after dark. Lakeside Dining Hall and Qdoba are open until 10, and after that, Topio's and Acorn are the only places to go. They're both open until 1 a.m. If something's broken in your room, worry not. The Fix-It team is here to help you. From fridges to faucets and everything in between, there's one place to go for dorm repairs. Just head to elon.edu/fixit to file a work order, and help is just a few clicks away. When it comes time to buy books for classes, make sure you're looking at all your options. While Elon's Barnes & Noble sometimes has the best prices, also check out Amazon and Chegg.com. These online options can save you a lot of money on expensive books. With today's 4 Things to Know, Alex Hager, ELN Morning.
Throughout the show this morning, we'll have some advice for our newest members of the Elon community, the class of 2021. We asked upperclassmen across campus about things they wish they knew as a freshman.
I wish I knew where all the buildings on campus were.
That everyone is kind of just like in the same spot as you are. I would make some of my best friends here.
Professors were easy to approach.
Leah McNamara is here with a new song to start up your day.
Plus, it's never too early for ice cream. Coming up, a brand new local ice cream shop that might look a little familiar. You're watching ELN Morning.
There's passionate debate. It's worn like a badge of honor for good reason. Because it means love and devotion for one's country. But what really makes up this country of ours? It's the people. To love America is to love all Americans. This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country.
We're staying here.
It should be about love. Love beyond age, sexuality, disability, race, religion, and other labels. Because love has no labels.
Hamilton was adopted.
I think she exported it in the wrong frame rate.
He really likes to be around people. And as soon as I start to make my breakfast, Hamilton is right there. I get out my mat and I'm doing a downward dog and he's underneath. He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties.
Yeah,
He knows he's a pretty big deal.
Can we?
I mean, look at this little face. How could you not love him?
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
ELN Morning. If you're looking for a way to make money on campus this semester, the Student Employment Fair is today. Departments and community partners will be in McKinnon Hall in the Mosley Student Center from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. looking to hire students for on-campus jobs. Be sure to bring multiple copies of your resume with you.
By now, the class of 2021 should be settling in as the end of the week comes. You've gotten to know us, now let's learn about you. The class of 2021 includes students from 40 different states and 28 countries.
The states with the most people at Elon are North Carolina, Massachusetts, New Jersey, New York, and Connecticut.
The male to female ratio is 39% male and 61% female.
The top intended majors are biology, marketing, psychology, finance, and international business.
20% of the new class of students of color, with 5% being African American, 3% being Asian, 7% is Hispanic, and 4% identifying as multiracial.
We are so excited for you here at Elon, and we hope you have a great 4 years.
Smitty's Ice Cream on North Williamson Avenue is a downtown Elon favorite, and now the chain is expanding into Graham. Our Emily Harrison has the scoop.
Scoop by scoop, Amy Knockley is enjoying the sweet taste of success after opening her third branch of Smitty's homemade ice cream.
It brings a lot of joy to the people that come through our doors, and that's what we're about. We like making people happy.
This location has only been open for a few weeks and is already bringing plenty of scoops and smiles to downtown Burlington.
People of all ages, from grandparents
Oh yeah, I love ice cream.
to grandchildren,
I love ice cream.
could be seen enjoying a sweet treat. Amy says seeing these family connections makes all her hard work worth it.
Whether it's a laptop or it's a game of cards or it's Connect Four, it's a coloring book. But that's what's happening, and that was our vision.
People also shared that vision. A campaign through Kickstarter brought in over $20,000 to help fund the new shop.
We feel very grateful that people believed in us enough to make that investment, however small or big, and to help us build something in downtown Burlington that they could enjoy and be proud of too.
Amy hopes other businesses will follow to help revitalize downtown Burlington.
I think we are one of the first building blocks down here, and us having made the investment to come down here, I think it's a vote of confidence for other business owners.
But for Amy, it's not so much about the success of her business.
You are sharing this little moment across the counter with somebody, and it's making their day. It's making that moment.
Moments that turn into lifelong memories. Emily Harrison, ELN News Network.
And that new location is in downtown Burlington, and if you're looking to check it out, it can be found on 107 East Front Street in Burlington.
And we have more advice from upperclassmen for the class of 2021.
Go to like Org Fair in a couple weeks and just see as many clubs as you're interested in and just taste everything.
Utilize every resource that you can, especially professors and other people that you meet. Ask a lot of questions.
Find out what you like and what you don't like, and that'll really take you far, I think, especially when you first get to college.
If you got a bike, know where the ELN bike shop is.
From Michael Phelps to The Voice, we have what's trending online this week.
And we'll have a simple recipe that will brighten up your day. Stay with us.
Open road, here comes the Heffley family.
Whether it's a short trip or a long haul,
estimated time 47 hours.
they will beg.
You're hungry? I'm happy to provide.
They will plead.
Deep fried butter on a stick.
But whatever you do, don't wimp out.
Now you're talking.
Make them buckle up.
He can't hurt.
Remember, safety first. Cheese curls second.
Are you orange?
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know wherever you are.
Welcome back to ELN Morning. If you're looking for free food and a chance to learn about ELN's Hillel, they're hosting Food Truck Friday, Shabbat edition. Shabbat is a day of rest on the 7th day of the week, which is Saturday. The group's kickoff event for this year is tomorrow, September 1st. The services before the Shabbat will be held at the Newman Lumen Pavilion at 5 p.m. and dinner will begin around 6 p.m.
And now let's see what's trending online this morning. Spider-Man visited children at the George R. Brown Convention Center in Houston after Hurricane Harvey displaced families from their homes. The masked hero handed out stickers and small gifts to the children and played with them.
Michael and Nicole Phelps announced that they're expecting baby number 2 on Instagram. Michael Phelps posted a picture on his account with the caption reading, "Number 2 on the way. So excited. Wonder if it's a boy or a girl."
And season 13 of The Voice premieres September 25th, and the coaches starred in a promo trailer featuring their newest coach, Jennifer Hudson. The trailer is set in the 70s with the coaches acting as police officers fighting in a crime city.
If just talking about food makes you hungry, we have an easy recipe to brighten up your back-to-school lunches.
Wow, that looked so delicious. That definitely made me really hungry just looking at that.
For sure,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, well, Campus Rec is celebrating its 25th anniversary with his team-based field day where they compete for points in hopes of winning event tank tops. This year's Sports Fest features events such as the Sponge Race, a Bozo Bucket Challenge, and the Chicken Toss. Registration closes at noon today, so if you're waiting to register, you don't have much longer to drop off those forms at Campus Rec. The competition begins tomorrow, September 1st at 3:30 p.m. on the Southfield campus.
For some students, registering their cars on campus can be a recipe for disaster. Campus security tried to simplify this by requiring students to pass an online quiz before getting their parking pass. Director of Campus Safety and Police Dennis Franks talks about the improvements from this process.
I think what it has done for that first few days when both new students and returning students, it cuts down their time going through lines or having to make, if you have to go pick up packages, well, I have to pick up packages and go stand in line at the Campus Safety and Police and get my parking grant. Well, we've kind of cut that one out, so just a little more convenience.
And after the break, Leah's back and she's performing her brand new single live.
Toast from a shelter in 2011. I love Toast because she's a lazy diva. Toast does whatever she wants, obviously. She's sleeping right now. She's an epic snuggler. She's so comforting. She's so loving. Toast makes me laugh. When I walked into the shelter, I knew right then that she was special.
You make me wear my bike helmet. Taught me never to run with scissors. And to follow the swimming rules.
You tell me to stay away from drugs.
To always buckle my seatbelt.
So why do you keep a loaded gun in your drawer?
How safe is that?
You asked them to follow some safety rules. Now they're asking you. In fact, they're counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. Remember, always lock it up. Visit ncpc.org.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
Let me tell you about the toughest guy on earth. He has the crazy strength to lift the man that raised him up without even flinching. This guy, this warrior, will always be by his father's side, even if his dad will hardly remember. If this guy isn't the toughest guy on the planet, then I don't know who is. Caregiving is tougher than tough. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
Thanks for watching ELN Morning. Now we have the first performer of this year's ELN Morning concert series, Leah. So Leah is a senior and just released her new single titled Never Enough. So Leah, thanks so much for being here this morning. Really appreciate you coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. So tell us a little bit about this single. Like, what was it? What was the inspiration behind it?
So I actually wrote it with my friend Charlie Fury in high school, and I'm a super senior, so it's been a long time since the single has come back up. But my friend Lesser Bay, he goes by, reproduced it. So that's how and then we decided to put it out.
That's awesome. And what can we expect from you next? What's the next move?
I'm working on some other collaborations and with some mix engineers in LA and whatnot. So hopefully another single, or we'll see.
All right, awesome. We can't wait.
All right, take it away.
Before we let Leah take us out, thank you so much for joining us this morning on ELN Morning.
Telephone, waiting for you to call. My back's against the wall, 'cause I don't wanna miss you, babe. I know you won't pick up the phone, 'cause when you're with her, I know you won't think of me. And if you did, you wouldn't say, why does it have to be this way? Might as well just throw my heart away. It's never enough to love you when you are not even mine. It's never enough to see you just when you got the time. Baby, baby, you're driving me insane. Baby, baby, it's never enough if you don't feel the same. I'm sitting wondering here alone, should I call? I'm thinking about the times, do I even miss you, baby? Should I keep it alive? 'Cause when you are alone, I feel the sorrow, but in my heart I just can't stay. It just has to be this way. I gave my heart away. It's never enough to love you when you are not even mine. It's never enough to see you just when you got the time. Baby, baby, you're driving me insane. Baby, baby, it's never enough if you don't feel the same. I can't help feeling that we were meant to be, but seeing you with another is really killing me. I tell myself I'll be okay, but I know that it's a lie. 'Cause when you say you love me, then I know I'll be alright. Till then I'll dream about the day that I can call you mine. To love you when you're not even mine. See you just when you got the time, baby. Baby, baby, you're driving me insane.